passion. My passion, well, yes, it is. My passion is my wife, is what I'm trying to tell you. But I do have a passion also for our history, our American history, and our cowboy Western American history. And I'm so privileged, like many other artists, to be able to demonstrate what I love, in this case, on watercolor paper. I paint in oils also, but I prefer watercolors. They're kind of tough, and it's challenging. And it's something you have to negotiate when you paint a watercolor. You know, you're not allowed too many mistakes. You can't cover them up like you can an oil painting, but it's fascinating to me, and that's why I paint watercolor. I'm also privileged to paint from history, as I've done here, for the National Ranching Heritage Center. This painting is Las Escarbadas, and it's from the XIT Ranch, which is a huge ranch, 3.5 million fenced acres. Can you imagine that? That's a lot of fence post holes. That's work. This isn't work. This is an adventure. But you know, I also have the opportunity to paint from films that I've been associated with. I painted my old boss on Gunsmoke, Matt Dillon, Marshal Matt Dillon, and I painted Val Kilmer from the great movie Tombstone, which I was honored to be a part of. I painted my friend Sam Elliott, and also history, and some fictionalized that it could have happened here, you know, in western, northwest Texas, or in Montana, or wherever. But it's something that I truly love to do. So my advice to anyone that seeking a vocation in life, do what you love. Donald Trump says that too. Do what you love, and be good at it, and take it seriously, and do it the best you can. And it's good work ethics, and I certainly do, and I take pride in what I do, and I know I can do it better. I'm never satisfied totally with painting or an acting job or anything like that. I don't think most artists are, but you strive for perfection. I do, you know, or as good as I can get it. And it doesn't get any better if you can get your work in a museum such as this one here at the National Ranching Heritage Center. I not only belong to it as a subscriber, I am part of it, and I get to work with the Heritage Center itself. It's a dream come true. I got to tell you a great story. In let me see now, if you go back, my memory. Got to go back to 1978, I believe. I had just filmed a movie in Kerrville, Texas. First time I've ever been to Texas. And I loved it. I loved it. The people. That's the main thing about Texas, the people. Of course, I love everything about it. It's like George Strait said. They asked him, what do you love about Texas? Everything. But the people are great. And after we filmed this movie on the Shriner Ranch in Kerrville, Texas, not in home actually, it was the sesquicentennial. Am I right in saying that? Yeah. We were going to drive herd of longhorns that belonged to the ranch, to the Wyomo Ranch, and we would trailer them to different cities and then push them through town. And we had a bunch of cowboys with us, and we went through Midland, we went through San Angelo, we went through Bandera, a lot of West Texas cities, and we ended up, this is a thrill for me, in Lubbock. And we ended up in a place, which is this place, the National Ranching Heritage Center. It was the very first introduction of it. And I'm in my Gunsmoke outfit because they were filming this as they would a movie, you know, the actual cattle drive itself. And they said, would you like to meet Lady Bird Johnson? And I said, would I like to meet Lady Bird Johnson? Of course I would. And we waited in line, this receiving line, you know, to meet this wonderful lady. God bless her. Gunsmoke fan too. Her and her husband were. I mean, I think everyone at that time was a Gunsmoke fan. There's still a bunch of them. But I walked in this door, not this door, but a door, and there was Miss Johnson sitting there, and she looked up at me, and I didn't know if she knew me from Adam, but she looked at me and she said, Newly O'Brien. I said, yes, ma'am. And she said, why don't you marry that hill girl who keeps chasing you around? In this television series, I was always avoiding this hillbilly girl that was following me around. She was pretty good looking. I should have slowed down a little bit. But what a thrill meeting her, and the fact that she kind of knew me, you know, and a Gunsmoke fan. It was a real thrill for me, and the fact that it was here, and I had to go back.